When most people picture Canada, they imagine vast icy wilderness, endless pine forests, and quiet mountain lakes. But here is a reality that might surprise you. Over 80% of Canada's entire population lives in packed, modern urban metroplexes. What makes Canada's big cities fascinating isn't just their size, it is how they are built. Some Canadian giants are sprawling suburban webs where over 70% of locals live outside the downtown core. Meanwhile, other massive regions keep almost their entire population trapped inside a single city limit. Welcome back to Hidden Globe. Today, we are breaking down the top 10 Canadian Census Metropolitan Areas by overall population, revealing the massive suburban divide that shapes daily life up north. The prairie unicities and mid-sized giants. Let's kick off with the mid-sized powerhouses driving Canada's tech, industry, and government. At number 10 is the Waterloo region encompassing Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge, housing around 600,000 people. This multi-core technological hub is roughly 58% suburban. Just up the road at number 9 is the Hamilton region, with 800,000 residents. 31% of its population resides in surrounding suburbs like Burlington, framing the western tip of Lake Ontario. Coming in at number 8 is the Winnipeg region in Manitoba, housing 850,000 people. Winnipeg is famous for its hyper-centralized core. Only 12% of its metro population lives outside city limits. Tied in size at number 7 is historic Quebec City, home to 850,000 residents. Roughly 35% live across the St. Lawrence River in suburbs like Levis. Moving into the national political stage, number 6 is Ottawa-Gatineau, holding 1.5 million residents across 2 different provinces. 30% live in suburban outskirts like Gatineau or Canada. And right alongside it at number 5 is the Edmonton region in Alberta, with 1.5 million residents. Edmonton maintains a relatively compact structure, with only 26% residing in suburbs like Strathcona County and St. Albert. The Calgary model and West Coast sprawl. Now we move into the heavyweights that showcase Canada's wild urban planning contrasts. At number 4 is the Calgary region, housing 1.6 million people. Calgary is famous for utilizing a single city, unicity model, because Calgary continuously annexed its surrounding land as it grew. An astonishing 88% of its residents live directly inside official city limits, leaving a tiny suburban share of just 12%. Contrast that with number 3, Metro Vancouver on the West Coast, housing 2.8 million people. Vancouver operates under extreme geographic boundaries sandwiched between the Pacific Ocean and rugged mountains. Because the central city of Vancouver cannot grow outward, a massive 75% of its population lives in surrounding suburban cities like Surrey, Burnaby, Richmond, and Coquitlam. Surrey alone is growing so fast it will soon overtake Vancouver proper in sheer population. The eastern Metroplexes, Montreal and Toronto. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is Greater Montreal in Quebec, housing 4.4 million residents. Montreal is Canada's cultural titan. Roughly 57% of its population lives in sprawling suburban shores like Laval and Longueuil, surrounding the central island of Montreal. And standing undisputed at number 1 is the Greater Toronto Area, the GTA, housing roughly 6.5 million residents. Toronto is the financial engine of Canada and one of the fastest growing regions in North America. Over 54% of the GTA, more than 3.5 million people, lives in dense suburban powerhouses like Mississauga, Brampton, Markham, and Vaughan. Whether it is the vast suburban sprawl of Vancouver and Montreal, or the centralized single-city models of Calgary and Winnipeg, Canada's top 10 metroplexes highlight two completely different philosophies of urban living. Which of these Canadian metroplexes would you choose to live in? Do you prefer the high-density downtown core or the expansive suburban outer rings? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Hidden Globe for more geography deep dives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next exploration.